Let us consider the following program. The syntax of for loop is as follows. In this for loop, we are taking one statement to understand how to calculate the time complexity. Here, the variable of I starts from 0 and increments till I is less than n until the condition is true. So the total time the for statement run is equals to n times. The statement inside the for loops also run for n times till the condition I less than n is true. Now as I becomes equals to n, the condition is checked where it becomes false and loop exits. So all the statements inside the loops are not executed. So we can say that in the syntax of for loop, the for conditions run for n plus 1 times, while all the other statements run for n times. Therefore, the total times that a for loop run is n plus 1 plus n, which is equals to 2n plus 1. And as the highest power of this expression is n, therefore the time complexity of a for loop is order of n. Generally, we ignore the constants in an expressions and take the highest degree of an expression to calculate the time complexity. Now let us consider another example where we have two for loops, that is a loop inside another for loop. Now we know that the for condition runs for n plus 1 times and all the statement inside for loop runs for n time. Therefore, the for loop with I variable will run for n plus 1 time, while all the statement inside it will run for n times, as we have seen in the previous example. Similarly, for jth variable, the for loop runs for n plus 1 times, whereas the statement inside the for loops run for n times. As the jth loop is inside the ith loop, we multiply both the run times for the statement inside the j loop. Therefore, the total time taken by each statement is as follows. Now, the total time taken by the whole program to run is the summation of all the individual times, which will be n plus 1 plus n into n plus 1 plus n square, which is equals to 2n square plus 2n plus 1. Since the highest degree of this expression is n square and we avoid taking the constant into the consideration, therefore the time complexity is equals to order of 2n square, which is equals to order of n square, since we avoid taking any constants into the consideration. So now let us consider an example where for loop is incremented by 2 steps. We see that in this loop, I is increased by 2 at every step. So the value of I will be equals to 0, 2, 4, 6 and goes up to n minus 2 till the condition gets false and loop exits. Therefore, the for loop executes for n by 2 plus 1 times, while the statements inside the for loop executes for n by 2 times. Therefore, the time taken by the whole program to run is n by 2 plus 1 plus n by 2, which is equals to 2n plus 2 by 2. which implies the total time complexity for this program is order of n.